a Scar with an EGLM. That's an ex-display model. I got a nice deal on it. Didn't come with a grenade, but that's okay. The double wheel ones that I got loads of fit. Now I've not fired it. I did put a battery in, pull the trigger in store, that's it. I just made sure it went, yep, it makes noises. That's enough for me. To be honest, I would have bought it without the noises. That worked well. Well, that works. Neat. CYMA, metal, everything with an EGLM. Quickly for a bit of a show off, this is my kind of blaster. Simple, not much going on, looks unassuming, takes a Gen 8 or an SLR mag which keeps up with that nonsense. CYMA gearboxes also go well. 4-head motor, very fast. This has an M120 spring, short stroked, 350 feet a second, 36 rounds a second, pretty wild. And it looks unassuming, which I really like. Built it from parts I got reasonably cheap too, so yeah, you don't need to spend a fortune to have something nice. It's something I built from scratch. CYMA receiver, CYMA metal gearbox. Quite proud of this one. It's mental, absolutely fucking mental. It still has this the standard style of trigger contacts. Wild rate of fire. Semi. Still got the full travel, so you have to deal with that, but it's fast. You still got a long travel to deal with. You can put a MOSFET ETU in there, then you can just tap away and fire. I didn't want that, it's for outdoors. I kind of like the whole pull the trigger, let it reset and pull again. Gives it a nice feeling. It's kind of cool in a CYMA. They did well with how it feels and works. In full auto, it's got a bit of giddy up about it. Righto. It's time. It's not as easy as an M4. Fuck off. We don't need a skanky bar mat, do we? Get into the roll. So this is in for the entire works. ETU, brushless motor, high-speed gears, short stroking, all the seals, so on, so on.
One week later.
Right, I've been very slowly, weeks, working on my Scar L by CYMA. Been heaps of fun. Quite a lot of filing, shavings gone into fitting SLR mag nicely. These didn't even fit originally, and now they're nice sort of seats, but the terminals push it out, so neat. Gearbox, I've got a T238 1.7 optical, one of my Tom pistons, Poseidon head. It's got a brown O-ring, but green would be fine. I'm just using the brown because that's what it has. It's actually been in a couple of builds before, in CYMA boxes too. Gears I've cleaned up, alcohol cleaned them all up. Nice short stroked by 3 teeth from the pickup side. Why do we short stroke? In this case, I was just going to run 80% cylinder because that suits the 285mm barrel. I'll decide exactly what it is with the hop up that fits and trim it to length, but that sort of ballpark, I worked out that the ideal volume is 3 teeth off. Then I don't need to run a port. It's less time the motor will spend pulling a spring back. If you run an M90, take 3 teeth off, you're going to lose 10 to 15 feet a second, usually around 15 on a lighter spring. I like to get the best range and accuracy. Every build has a bit of an experiment, and in this one, it's ASG. I'm going to try an M125. Yeah, their spring ratings are complete wank. Best I can figure is they've run a full cylinder with a long barrel. Fun one is if you run a 300 to 335mm barrel with a full cylinder, full stroke, your SHS springs will do the power they say they're going to. If you change them up and run like a 400mm barrel, the gel has more time to accelerate and it's under power the whole time as well. So an M100, which would normally get 330 feet a second on a 335mm barrel, will get 360 feet a second. I think that's how they've rated theirs. Yeah, who knows. Point being, their M135s is around an M110. Their 115s I find are around a M100, so hoping this being between the two will be about an M105. And then if we lose 3 teeth, 15 per teeth, 45, instead of being 345 feet a second, it should be close to 300. I find 300 gives you good accuracy. If it's a bit over, cool, not a big deal for me. If it's a bit under, well, I may change to an actual M110. I don't know. Scar's pretty easy to swap the spring over, all said and done. I've trimmed the tappet. If you're going to run high rounds a second, like this definitely will be, we've got a nice 28k basic version of T238's brushless motors. I like these. I really like them. With their MOSFET that has active brake, the only option of motor you can run is theirs. It suits me fine. I like their stuff. I use a bit of it. So yeah, thanks T238 for figuring out that witchcraftery. Don't run a warhead with these or Soul Link. I've trimmed the tappet plate. Basically there's a wing here. I just cut that off. As a rule of thumb, if you clear the sector gear post, which, you know, the wing normally starts back here, it's still going to pull back the same amount all the way, feed a gel. Just gives you a bit more time for that to go forward because it's not being held till about sort of there and then release. It's just once it's fed a gel, it's released. You may need to ensure your magazine's definitely going to keep up. That's why I run SLR magazines. I like them. Everything gets converted to SLR mags. I've also pre-wired some bullet connectors. If I rewire stuff, I've got my own green and black wire, which I went for green instead of red because that way I know it's mine, because I trust my wiring and no one else used green in Australia. Camo-y, who knows. I've got a bunch of shit put together now. Speaking of shimming, this was a bit of a dick. The original bushings, it was an ex-demo, it wasn't new. The original CYMA bushes with the cross, they're good. If they're in there and you don't want to replace them, you don't need to. They're good. Never seen any break or wear out, wear gears. Seen someone say they do, but I don't know how they built, but I've never seen my builds do it. I just put the fat SHS, bit of red Loctite, pushed them in, let them sit. They're in there. I've also printed my own terminal plate, which sits in there, does its job. The CYMA terminal plate, it's got the diode built into it, and the mag prime switch. I don't need that. I also needed this extension piece at the front here. Push that gel ball stopper down, you know, ensures your feeding goes nice and smoothly. Neat, right, anyway. Now we have the real fun. All the ambi bullshit. Now I've marked these left, right side, safe. Yes. Semi auto. Now if you do have ambidextrous and you're left-handed, yes, you can use this side, but then the shaft and the gears are operating the thing, whereas that is directly mounted to the cam that moves the selector plate. So if you're one of these people who drill and like, oh, we're in the safe and we shoot, and you know, well, your selectors are going to wear out, deal with it. My advice is always to use that side at every opportunity. That is taking very little effort, whereas this side, still not taking a lot of effort, but it does have that bit of clunk about it compared to the other side. It's just the nature of ambidextrous stuff. Always fit your terminals to your brushless before you put them in. That's too tight. Again with the poker tool. That's right. Yep. Too loose. What's a girl to do? Gentle. Gentle. Yay. This happens. Nice. There we go. So, 3 screws on the ground. Yeah, again, it's a CYMA. So, we have to do some creative wire routing. It's a CYMA and it's an A2 grip. So, black we cut across, come up this side. Red we go up this side, and the red will then go to the front terminal and the back will curve over and go to the back terminal.
Outside and take that way!
Whatever! Just as long as we don't like feel your nose breath.
Nose breath!
Yeah, nose breath!
I'm a mouth breather!
I don't know why people commonly miss this, but they do. So the other fun, I'll just put that in and away. Eee. So that's nice and easy, but yeah, of course this goes across. Demonstrate this. That terminal goes straight into that, so it will have to be bent on an angle. Of course it gets bent over, but I've found it needs to be bent over and pulled one way. Like that. It really doesn't want to bend where it normally does. It's not the end of the world. And this one would be the same. Needs to be bent toward the front. Right, now that we've ruined the connectivity of these, still good. Still good. Because you don't want any strain on these. Anyone who's owned a warhead will be very aware of this nonsense. One brushless motor. Pretty sure I put it in the right way. Yep.
Well, we're waiting.
Come on! Come on! Oh, come on!
Something is very wrong. It almost fires up.
Hell yeah!
I think my battery was a bit flat. Oh, good.
Get used to disappointment.
It's over and the stick is fucking moved. Fuck you.
How about new?
I mean, auto's nice. Sticker fucking moved. Motherfucker.
Get back to work.
On the plus side, this isn't the hardest thing to fucking fix. It's just engaging a little early. So there's two ways to deal with this. Obviously, I'm gonna pick the easy one if I can. For now, I just want to make sure the selector works properly. So that's auto. Semi. We need to take a good amount off. Right. I mean, where the fuck? You're in there. I didn't need to take you out. What the fucking shit? Dush. Us. Fucking us. So it would be safe. Semi. Clicks into auto. And on the way back, you know, could go a little bit more. It's only one screw. Easy peasy. Just takes a little time and a little bit of faffery. That would be auto up there. There's a bit of like semi is when it kind of clicks. That's better because if I'm at a game that's semi only, it's not gonna creep. Look at that. Dush. This spring is annoying the shit out of me. It's bent bullshit. Do I have the tiniest fucking pliers in the world? I do not. Made it marginally less shit. Not better, just less shit. Like, of all the things CYMA does, this does really disappoint you. But this is the worst thing they do. I'm happy to live with this blaster. So always test function every step you can, because if you've slapped this whole thing together and then discovered it only did auto because it wanted to be in semi when it was safe and you can't semi, the job's bigger. The rest is just bang a fucking scar together. Was worried they weren't going to hold together, but fuck me. That is fucking on there, bro. That's quite loose too, jeez. Oh, you bastard. Now it's too tight. Fuck. There we go. Yeah, sounds slow to me, but a lot of builds do these days. I'm gonna slap this together. It's getting there. Pew pew pew.
Billy, pay attention!
Sorry.
You're out of your mind. Ain't it cool?
Boom! Here we are. Many moons later. I kind of forgot about that I made a video for this, to be honest. There it is. CYMA Scar L. Did this all go to plan? Yeah, it does anything in gel ever. It has an LDT T-piece, an LDT nozzle. Pretty sure in the build video I had a CYMA one. Annoyingly, bastard kept coming off. I swapped it. I did not get a video of that. I apologise. The CYMA cylinder head and nozzle kits have kind of become unobtainium. They're not in production. They really should be, because CYMA is huge company. M4s, MP5s all use the same cylinder head and nozzle, and there's a lot of them worldwide now. If some Asian factory owners that makes nozzles and cylinder heads listening, make a nozzle and cylinder head for a CYMA, please, for the love of fuck, make it off the standard length nozzle tube on a CYMA, not the shorter one. That's half the problem. It's a lot of the problem and why they didn't work. The nozzle kept coming off them. So, and it's not just limited to me. Silly Goose Airsoft knows all about it. Ask him. Delightful chap who uses gel blasters at airsoft fields. That's fucking balls, people.
Big brass balls.
How did this thing go? Delightful. I've actually had this thing at 2 skirmish games since. Quite loud. Brushless motors are quite loud on the selections. Semi. Pretty nice. This was built for outdoors though. She's doing pretty good rounds a second. It's been to 2 games. Works a treat. I was never a fan of a Scar. No, I don't have the EGLM one because it went to a game with this nub on the front. I had an injury. I got back problem as of last year, so do I want to be lugging around something that's kilos of metal and grenade launcher? Not all day, no. I was quite happy to just run like that. Very happy actually to just run with that. You just want to see me fucking shoot it. Righto. Turned our foam around. Shoot a fresh one with the CYMA Scar L SLR mag. Up second mag prime, more than enough, especially if you're running a faster mag. Oh, fine. A little bit angry, but what's she doing? 298. I'm not getting any reading out of this bloody thing. Why not? Might be the light from the camera. You're gonna have to be quick too, the chrono's dying. She's pretty nice, like averaging 305 with older gels. Oh, careful. What's it doing auto though? Makes a mess is what it does. Out of gels already. Let's fix that. There we go. Got everyone. 1448 rounds a minute. All 300 to 310 except for you. Yeah, right where I like it. Yes, I think the light might be our issue here. $1,530 rounds a second. I don't know what the 143 is. No. Why not have a little fun with it? Great little fun blaster, that one. I really enjoyed this thing. It is heavy, shorter, more compact, solid blaster, solid build, solid fun. Get a fucking CYMA. There you go. Get a fucking CYMA if you want something that's going to handle nonsense. I had a lot of fun building these, and I've had a lot of fun with both of these. Had a couple of days out, as you can tell. I'm already scratching them up. I don't like relicking things. I don't like damaging new stuff either, but damage through using it and having fun with it gives it character. I'm happy to let that happen any day of the week. Don't mind. As long as I've had fun with it, that's what it's for. Now, couple of thoughts. This one, 28k T238 brushless motor, the blue one, the basic, fucking good little motors. They don't like 7 volts, but it's gel. No one's using 7 volt. CYMA gearbox. Yeah, I got my own 3D printed terminal plate. There's no mag prime because the Pro optical T238 ETU MOSFET is a single component. Electronic trigger unit, ETU, is the whole shebang. Terminology, it annoys me, but it's commonly known as a MOSFET, so yeah, I know what you're talking about, it just annoys me. It's like someone saying they want a sniper. What's the best sniper? Well, I mean, there was a guy in, you mean sniper rifle, bolt action rifle. What's the best sniper rifle? See where I'm going here? Terminology is everything. It's like punctuation is the difference between helping your Uncle Jack off of a horse and helping your uncle jack off a horse. So, 13 to 1s, short stroke, 3 teeth. I can't even remember the fucking spring I used. I did put a stainless full cylinder in. This thing shoots pretty accurate, pretty straight for quite a nice distance, and it's not overpowered. Also with the mag prime switch removed, that can go nearly all the way back. Just for a bit of wank. I don't get caught on my gear, mag pouches and stuff. It's just out of the way. It still does stuff. This bad boy, I really like it. I love an M16. I love the A3. Like, I think the A3 is my favourite of the M16s. It's just, I'm a child of the 80s. This one was, I didn't want it too fast because it's such a long barrel. 16-1s and a 31k Sollink. AK Gel Blaster sent me that. Great service, international, worldwide, and good price for that too. I wanted to try the Sollink purely out of their end bell is more like a normal motor, whereas Warhead's T238s, their end bell is a bit shorter in the rounded section. That means it fits in some things, but that'll fit in everything else. So I don't bow down to one brand and use nothing but. I use whatever best suits. If I do a blast for someone, I'm never, not ever going to say, oh, you're going to get this motor and this gears and this piston and this. It doesn't work like that for me. I work out what suits and fits and works best, and that's what I use. Both those motors fit a CYMA, so you're sweet. Doesn't really matter. Just would have liked a slower motor and faster gears because that's what I do. 28k 13-1, and that's faster than 31k 16-1. It's not a big difference. Do I like the Sollinks? Yeah, well, it's their base model. I like them. Good value. They work. Still run efficiently as a brushless motor does. Not a big fan of the pinion that comes with them, but it's not terrible. I haven't heard of them breaking. Just the teeth profile is was a little bit different where I'd normally shim it to. It didn't like it. It was quite whiny. Too bad now, but you know, sometimes you have to put in the extra work. 16-1s are a little bit more whiny because the spur gear teeth are straight, not beveled at the edge like the 18-1s, so they do make more noise. Same goes between 13-1 and 12-1. The 12-1s are straight cut pyramid, triangle teeth, not beveled around the top corner like the 13-1 and the 18-1. 12-1 and 16-1, they're just a little bit noisier. It's usually offset by the higher fire rate, so the piston smacking more often kind of covers it up. You do this shit for, 8 years of fiddling with these fucking things now, so you do it for a while, you hear things, you notice things. I use a lot of 13-1s. 18-1s, you get a lot of bevel noise because it spins a lot more. 16-1s, they're really only 2 to 5% for that, then fuck all different. They're a little bit faster than 18-1s, but not much. 13-1s are about 25% faster than 18-1s. So that bevel gear spins a lot less. Most of your gear noise comes from the bevel and pinion gear. If you get them right and minimize that, then you'll hear the noise of a 12-1 or a 12-1. It's kind of hitting too much, usually too fast to notice, but a 16-1, you will hear that bit of high-pitched whine about them. It's just how it is. Does barrel length help? No, this shoots straighter and the same distance. It's better volumed, it's more consistent. You'll hit the same distance more often than with this. But if you want an M16 just has 525mm in a barrel, if that's the platform you want to go with, that's the downside you're going to deal with. This one's shorter. So if you want more power than 330 odd feet a second, you'll find it a little bit difficult to get the power up with the same spring that you might in a longer barrel. Gel things. 285mm barrel, I believe this was. They're perfect. You get good accuracy, good range, good power. You can get a mental fire rate, as you've heard. Final thoughts, just get a fucking CYMA. Like, if you're new and you can get a metal CYMA, get a metal fucking CYMA. There's a reason I got 7 of them, and I could get more. Better be quiet, the wife's listening.
I don't need it.
I might want more.
I don't need it.
I might need more.
I don't need it.
I need more.
I need it!
Car 15. Ooh, maybe. Seem tragic. I'm trying to buy them all so JGTR can't get them all.
Just look how happy he is.
Get one, mate. You won't regret it. Yeah, so CYMAs, get one. I like them. You will like them, especially once you start modifying them. Cheers for watching. Like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And see you on the next one. Cheers.